How do I use itertools.groupby? I haven't been able to find an understandable explanation of how to actually use Python's itertools.groupby function. What I'm trying to do is this. Take a list, in this case, the children of an objectified LXML element. Divide it into groups based on some criteria. Then later iterate over each of these groups separately. I've reviewed the documentation, but I've had trouble trying to apply them beyond a simple list of numbers. So, how do I use itertools.groupby? Is there another technique I should be using? Pointers to good prerequisite reading would also be appreciated.
Important note, you have to sort your data first. The part I didn't get is that in the example construction, K is the current grouping key, and G is an iterator that you can use to iterate over the group defined by that grouping key. In other words, the groupby iterator itself returns iterators. Here's an example of that, using clearer variable names. This will give you the output. A bear is a animal. A duck is a animal. A cactus is a plant. A speedboat is a vehicle. A school bus is a vehicle. In this example, things is a list of tuples where the first item in each tuple is the group the second item belongs to. The groupby function takes two arguments, 1, the data to group, and 2, the function to group it with. Here, lambda x column x0 tells groupby to use the first item in each tuple as the grouping key. In the above for statement, groupby returns 3 key group iterator pairs, once for each unique key. You can use the returned iterator to iterate over each individual item in that group. Here's a slightly different example with the same data, using a list comprehension. This will give you the output. Animals, bear and duck. Plants, cactus. Vehicles, speedboat and school bus.
Itertools.groupby is a tool for grouping items. From the docs, we glean further what it might do. Hash, K for K, G and groupby opt greater than ABCDOB hash, list G for K, G and groupby opt, greater than AAABBBCCD. Groupby objects yield key group pairs where the group is a generator. Features. A. Group consecutive items together. B. Group all occurrences of an item, given a sorted iterable. C. Specify how to group items with a key function. Comparisons. Uses. Anagrams, see notebook, binning, group odd and even numbers, group a list by values, remove duplicate elements, find indices of repeated elements in an array, split an array into n-sized chunks, find corresponding elements between two lists. Compression algorithm, see notebook/run length encoding, grouping letters by length, key function, see notebook, consecutive values over a threshold, see notebook, find ranges of numbers in a list or continuous items, see docs, find all related longest sequences, take consecutive sequences that meet a condition, see related post. Note, several of the latter examples derive from Victor Turan's Pick-in, Talk, Spanish, Kung Fu at Dawn with itertools. See also the groupy source code written in C. A function where all items are passed through and compared, influencing the result. Other objects with key functions include sorted, max and min. Response.
The example on the Python docs is quite straightforward. So in your case, data is a list of nodes, keyfunc is where the logic of your criteria function goes, and then groupby groups the data. You must be careful to sort the data by the criteria before you call groupby or it won't work. Groupby method actually just iterates through a list, and whenever the key changes it creates a new group.
A neato trick with groupby is to run length encoding in one line. We'll give you a list of two tuples where the first element is the char and the second is the number of repetitions. Edit. Note that this is what separates itertools.groupby from the SQL group by semantics. Itertools doesn't, and in general can't, sort the iterator in advance, so groups with the same key aren't merged.
I 4 want 2 simoler, fraser consider subscribing.